Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Meoni. Today we're looking at the new Adventurer plate system and also how that whole system works. That was already talked about obviously in the live letter and stuff, but we've not seen it in the game with our own characters yet. So if you log into the game, you'll notice that the green dots indicate stuff that's new, and you'll see there's Adventurer plate and Portraits. Portraits is where you take a picture of your character, and Adventurer plate is obviously where that picture is displayed. The portraits are used for a lot more than that, but that's the basic situation. So as it says, Adventurer plates then allow you to share character information on a profile of your own design. Other Adventurers plates can be viewed by accessing subcommands via targeting a character or right-clicking their name in the friend list, etc. Your plate is not currently visible to other players. Make it public by changing its appearance or settings. So default is it's turned off. Let's make this obviously a lot bigger so we can see what we're doing. And the same with this window over here as well. So as we can see, the information that's already sort of set into this is the name of my character, and of course where the character is located and what data center. Also, currently we're on our Sage, our level 90 Sage. We're Storm Captain for the Maelstrom. It's also showing my FC information and the comment that I originally put in my, where is it? You know, when you bring up the social thing, you can edit search info and type anything into there. That's basically what it's running off. So I could change that to anything else if I wanted to, and that would be displayed there when people inspect. Very cool stuff. So if we go to privacy settings then, let's turn this to, well, it says it was already default to everyone, but now it is. So the plate design itself then, we have presets, as you can see, as well as an advanced thing. Let's go for the presets first. We have basic, which is this. We have modern, which has got this sort of like purple with silver behind that. We have stylized, which is this blue looking sort of color. You'll notice that there's this sort of textures behind it as well. Pop. Oh, that's interesting. Sort of like polka dot sort of cards put together thing. Very nice. Tank. I'm not sure what part of that actually says tank to me personally. Not sure any of it does really. Healer. Oh, the color, I see. So it's just the color blue. Healer is green. And then DPS is red. Okay, so then we have Limsa Laminsa as a background, as one of the default plates. Looking very sort of wooden. Yeah, we've got this sort of like checkerboard thing going on. And then we have Gridania, which is more wood and parchment. Sort of colours are a lot more lean towards that sort of yellow. Uldar then, I don't really understand Uldar. That doesn't really say Immortal Flames to me personally. Then we have Frontier, which is like that, and Adventure. And those are the default presets. So if we go back to basic and we go to advanced, you'll see you can also change the actual base plate itself. So we could change that to, companions. Oh, Namazu face as well. I like that. That's like little minions. We might go with that. Semi-transparent. That looks good. Lavender. Ugh. Ooh. DPS. Of course, we could go for a colorized DPS healer or obviously a tank setup. We have solid purple. We have solid ivory as well, which is really quite nice actually. I quite like the white and the black, the contrast there. That's definitely a good one. Beige, which is very similar to the UI setup I have at the moment. Then we have solid white, and then of course solid black. I think we're going to go with a companion one. Pattern overlay. So what does this exactly do? So non is just normal, so you can see them. Glossy, it's kind of dimmed a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see that. We've got grid lines. I don't like grid lines. Diagonal lines going across. What else we got? We've got diagonal slice, triangles, squares, polka dots, checkerboard, corner accent. That's cool. I like that. Ooh, vellum. That's nice. Gladiator. Oh, I see Marauder. And then there's literally icons here, look. Wow, interesting. Let's go down. So if we wanted to, we could have like, you know, the job sort of symbol in the background if we really wanted to. No one's going to choose Blue Mage though, are they? Or maybe they will. Oh, and there's also Culinarian, Miner, Botanist, and Fisher. Interesting. They did say they were going to actually add to this in the future. Let's go with none for now. Backing then. We've got Shadow backing as default, but we also can... Oh, I see. It's like a drop shadow. I do like the drop shadow. We've also got light. We have the dots, sort of extra cards. The notebook. The scrapbook. That looks nice. Ooh, that's nice. The arcane sigil. That would be really, really, really awesome if this was animated as well. I'd be amazed by that. Vellum paint. Oh, that's the blobs of paint in the background. Metal signboard. That's cool. Parchment stack. Companion sticker 1, which is Moogles. That's fantastic. They need to put more companion stickers in. They should do some Namazu. That would make me very happy. Honestly, I think that the shadow is going to be hard to beat, or maybe the arcane sigil. I quite like that, actually. I'm not sure. It's a shame we can't have arcane sigil and the drop shadow, because that's really nice, isn't it? That drop shadow. Let's go with the arcane sigil. The top border, then, what do we have here? We've got gradients. Oh, I see. So underneath the name. So we could even have none if we wanted to, but that's too basic. We've got purple gradient, black gradient. That's nice. Semi-transparent blue. Carved ivory. That looks cool. Wood grain. Oh, I like that. That's nice. The wood planks. Interesting. Got scroll borders. Awesome. Classic display. That's nice. Honestly, I'm not really sure. I think probably I would go with something like that just to have it more displayable of the name. Bottom border. So it's the same difference then. Okay. Kind of. It's to match, isn't it? To match the top. Wood grain, wood planks. Oh, it's a shame that the wood planks only goes underneath the portrait there. That's interesting. The bottom of the scroll. That could be nice. You could make a really nice one. The spear's cool. Yeah, there's some good stuff there. I think I will go with the black and the black, though. Portrait frame. Okay, so this is why it looked a bit strange without the fort. Okay. We've got a beveled frame. That's quite nice, like a photo frame. We have a banner. Welcome back screen. That's nice. Oh, I like that. The curved metal. Tank marker, healer marker, DPS. Notes. That's quite interesting. Scrapbook. You see, that works quite well as well. It's like your adventures and then the stuff you like to collect. Then we have companion, which looks kind of like a Pokédex screen. That's very strange. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe it is a Pokédex. I have no idea. I do like the scrapbook, but that also means that the fades here don't work as well now, so I could potentially get rid of those to make that look nicer. Yeah, that's much nicer. Plate frame. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, the metal, makes up for the fact we can't have a drop shadow and the arcane sigil. I like that, actually. The metal frame, the gold. That really works quite well. We have white background. We have a black background. Gemstone inlay. That's a bit of alright as well, isn't it? I quite like that. Gemstone inlay thick. I don't like that. That's a bit too on the cartoony side. Limsa Laminsa. Gridania. Uldar. Uldar's nice. Triple Triad. That could work quite well as well, especially with the coloration. Triple Triad XX and Companion. So the Companion one is like, I don't know, it's like some kind of digitized screen. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Very interesting. Huh. So that's the basic plate setup then. So what do I want to go for? Probably the metal. Yeah, I quite like the metal. What's accent? Oh, right. So we can put gill on the side here as an accent. A quill. Stickers. Maps. I like the maps. Oh, the ribbon's adorable. Okay, the letters. Music. Oh, that's nice. A bouquet. Some notes. Some stamps. The companion. Okay. Honestly, I quite like the ribbon. I like the ribbon quite a bit, actually. Very nice. And we could also mirror the layout if we wanted to. So some people like the picture on the right. Some people might like the picture on the left. It depends. That's kind of nice. Let's save that design. So that's the design itself then. That's how easy that is to do. And of course, they did say they're going to be adding more stuff to this in the future. So that's cool, isn't it? That's really cool. What's Companion 2? Oh! Obtained via logging into the Companion app while subscribed to a premium service. Oh, so it's showing me all the available ones. So obviously we've... Oh my goodness. We have all sorts of standard elements. And it also shows you ones you don't have. So far then, this looks to be one of the only ones for the plate selection then. Yeah, we can tick unobtained. Interesting. What else is there on here then? So that's if that's the base plate. What? Oh, so there are other ones that aren't even mentioned. Look, interesting. I'm glad I clicked on that. Oh, there's a second companion sticker, so you get that for the premium service plan as well. That's interesting. So you do get other ones for doing other things. Interesting. I don't know how people will feel about that. Some people don't like the idea of, you know, third-party stuff, but it is just a nice display. That's nice as well, isn't it? It's like a black version of the companion. Oh, I see. Companion is companion app. That's what it's supposed to mean. I thought it was like a Pokedex or something. I have no idea why I thought that. That's lovely. Okay, that's really nice. Companion 2 with the tombstone like sigil. Yeah, that's quite nice actually. I like the blue and the red. That might be one of the only reasons I actually go and buy the companion app upgrade. And then we have a cactuar in there. I don't know. Also, there's also, you know, there is the extra retainer, right? So that's another reason. So we've got the plate design sorted. Now we go to our profile. So this is where we're setting up what job is our favorite. We're going to go with Sage for now. And our favored title. Right. So obviously it'd be a bit pathetic if I didn't equip this because I spent so long getting it. The Saint of the Firmament. So we're going to put that on there. Let's see. Playstyle. Okay. So this is where you tick boxes of things you like to do. This is going to be quite an easy one, isn't it? Ultimate raids I would love to do, but I haven't done them. Oh, you can only pick a few. Okay. Okay, well, let's rectify that. Performance mode. Oh, that's useful for people who do the performance stuff. New adventurer. Player chat. Community events. Maybe. I mean, yeah, let's go with community events because we do actually do some events. And when am I available? Oh, dear. You have to click on these individually? Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know when I'm available, honestly. Is there much point in me putting it in? I suppose what I should do is, like, when am I most available? Probably, like, 7 onwards when I'm not doing work. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably, like, the best sort of time. And then, yeah, way past midnight. We play late. Yeah, that's about right. And then you press save on that information and then it updates. So it says level 90 Sage is the one I chose. Has a nice sigil of it. It has our title at the top now. We still have our server in place. Yeah, that's nice. And that's our times that we kind of play. Fair enough. So that's how the basics of that work. Now you might be wondering the portrait window. So in here, this is basically customizing what displays as well on that frame, on the portrait set, on the adventurer plate. This also shows up on PvP as well as the picture that you take. So you have here, for example, standing one. This is currently in the beta version. So obviously, you know, that's what it looks like. You can press that at any time. Let's go with the basic one then. And let's edit this. We'll make the, oops, didn't mean to press that. We'll make the window nice and big. And we'll see what we can do. So first of all, I think design is a good plan. Actually, what we got? We got basic. We got modern, which is white. We got classical. Does that have its own frame? That's interesting. That's quite nice, actually. Illuminated. I like that. Oh, that's nice. The decorated one. Ethereal. That's good. Journal. These are really good, actually. Tank, healer, DPS, and basic. Interesting. We might come back to that. And then the background you can change. Very cool. I'm not sure what I would want right now, honestly. And then, of course, you can do these individually. So let's look at the ones that are not obtained. Okay, so these are ones you can actually purchase. So there's ones for Warrior, Dark Knight, etc. These are from the Wolf's Den Pier with presumably the crystals, right? The crystal trophies. This is Gunbreaker Framers kits. Yeah, so you can actually buy these frames. Let's see, what's this? And then there's some from actual achievements. Obtained from Astra Framer kits. They're cool. Crystal in the Rough. Ranked and filed. So there's some really cool stuff locked behind achievements. And of course they're going to increase where you can obtain this stuff from in the future. That's the whole point of this. You got buttons that you can put on there. And oh, when you rank like solid crystal. So you can even customize things to sort of, not necessarily brag, but like show off how far you've got in somewhere, or maybe different accents and different bits that you like. I quite like that, for example, again, from Crystal Conflict there and all that stuff. What's this for Fade to Black ones? We've got, yeah. Oh, that's a really nice frame. So if you ever see somebody with this frame, you know they're serious. Basically. Right, very cool. Let's go back and we'll just go for the classic preset, I think. Where's classic preset? Go back. Ah. Solid grey. There we go. So now we can go to character, which is the other tab, and you'll see we can actually move with our mouse, or our controller, obviously. We can move our character around. So this is kind of like G-pose. Imagine this as a G-pose window. You can hold right-click to move your character up, for example, and position it how you want. You can activate motion and then pause it, obviously. But we want a different pose other than just standing. So currently we have standing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quite like that one. 7's good. 8 is the weapons out, if you want to show off your weapons, for example. 9 is the other pose. Welcome. So these are onto emotes now. Goodbye. We have wave. We've got salute. We have all the usual ones. So what do we want to do? Let's see. There's a me. Air quotes. Think, flex, examine self. Honestly, probably one of the standing ones. I quite like the ones with the, where is it, number 7. That I like. And then as an expression, we can have our usual expressions like smile and stuff. I quite like the idea of a wink, honestly. That sounds quite good. Very cool. I like that. That would do, honestly. So there's lighting as well, so we can change the lighting in here. How we see fit, because it was a bit bright before. Obviously with a white-haired character. We have directional lighting as well. Very cool. And we can pause the motion. And we can also zoom in. And we can also rotate as well if we really wanted to. Although I'm a bit a shame that there's not like the ability to flip your character upside down. That's a shame. But we can do that. That looks good. I like that actually. Just slightly at a slanted angle. And then we go back to design and we can go through these. So something like that would work. Illuminated. Decorated's a bit crazy. What does that look like actually on our adventurer plate? Oh, it's not updated. Why not? Why is that not updated then? I'm curious now. Is it because I went through that window? Portraits? Yeah. Oh, apply to adventurer plate. I see. So we press that button. Ah, I see. And then it displays that we have that enabled. And then we can just create another one. A new one, and then we can just switch between them. The other thing as well, this is called Standing 7. Can we change that? Yeah. We'll change that to Plate 1. Like that. And then what we have then... So this is what our adventurer plate would look like. Obviously, we could customize the colors and stuff and change that. But it updates, basically. So every time I go into PvP, people will see this. And also, if they inspect me, they would see that. That's how they would see me, basically, if they inspected me. Which obviously, you know, the color, you know, it's not perfect. It's just for a demonstration as we're doing it right now. But I do like the portrait feature. Another feature added to this, though, is the ability, if I remember correctly, I hope you can do this correctly, you can assign, you can link portrait to that particular thing, right? So all I did was go into my gear sets, right-click on one of them, and then link portrait, similar to how you would link a glamour plate. And that way we could pick between these, all right? So if, for example, we had one set up for white mage as well. We can't, whilst editing a portrait, hold on. Equip white mage. Go back to portrait. Let's say we had this one for this. And we changed this. Let's just very quickly go for whatever, right? That could be the joy emote. That'll do. Bish bash bosh. Like that. And then we go back to design and we just pick any old design. We all know that white mage is a DPS anyway, so let's go for that. And then we can assign this, which is, let's just call it, leave it as joy. And then we assign this by link portrait to joy. So what will happen now is every time I switch between Sage and White Mage on these 1 and 2, the Adventurer plate... No, that bit won't change. So whatever I'm playing as, so for PvP, for example, when it pops up, it will actually pop up with... I keep going in the wrong menu. Whichever I'm on. If I'm on my White Mage, it will display this. If I'm on my Sage, for example, because I've assigned it to, it will display this. So that's pretty good, isn't it? So you can assign things to gear sets, you can assign them to obviously being your main one, or etc. But they're also working on, in the future, ways of displaying that content as well. At the moment, all we have is the Crystalline Conflict, where you go into there and it will pop up at the start of a match. If we just quickly plop in here, it should be less than 5 minutes queue because it's new content. There we go. You will see at the start of the match, it will display everyone's created portrait. It won't show their actual plate. It will just show their portrait that they have for that particular gear set that they are wearing right there if they have assigned it. Honestly, this feature is really good. And I'm quite impressed with this. It's in its beta form. There's obviously a lot further to go with this. A lot of extra things that they can do. But yeah, as you can see, this is what it will look like in other content, presumably in the future as well. But here's Team Umbra. And these are actual people's plates. For some reason, it's only showing the black bordered one there. It's not updated for some reason. Oh yeah, just as an addendum to this, it's because if you right-click one of your plates here, you can change it to user's instant portrait. So apparently the PvP content and presumably other content uses the instant portrait, not the adventurer plate. So bear that in mind. If you click this button here, it will actually apply, and that's what will be displayed, whatever you apply in the PvP match at the start. So that's how that's done. Sorry, I just had to add that because I didn't realize how it was done at the start of this video. Not sure what that's about. But as you can see, people have customized them, and theirs actually worked. So it's a really cool feature. It is what it is. I probably forgot to press like assign to PvP or something, but it is what it is. Anyway, let me know what you think about the adventurer plates and that system. And it looks like I've got to change my bars quickly before this match starts. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.